I remember the day like it was etched into my bones. The day I left the aerospace firm, not because I wanted to, but because I had to. They called me a troublemaker, a naive fool risking everything for some reckless whistleblowing. They mocked my ideas, smeared my name, and told me I was an embarrassment to the family. I felt the sting of their contempt, but deep down, I knew I had to walk away. That day, I made a choice, one that would define the rest of my life. I was dismissed from the industry, branded as difficult, unreliable. But I didn't let that break me. Instead, I poured every ounce of my disillusionment into a new vision. Modular, affordable spacecraft designed to bring the stars within reach of remote communities. I knew the skeptics would scoff. They called it naive tinkering, said it was impossible, that it was a fantasy for dreamers. But I believed in it, believed in the power of resilience, ingenuity, and the unyielding human spirit. The years that followed were relentless. I faced setbacks, the engineering failures, the financial struggles, the relentless doubts from industry elites who dismissed my work as a childish fantasy. I worked night and day, often with no support, no recognition, just a stubborn conviction that I was onto something vital. I remember nights spent in my tiny workshop, surrounded by scraps of metal and circuits, feeling like I was fighting a war against the impossible. But every failure taught me, and every small victory fueled my resolve. And then, slowly, everything changed. The modular spacecraft I designed became a game changer. Remote communities that had long been isolated suddenly had access to healthcare, education, communication. My designs weren't just theoretical anymore. They were real, tangible, life-changing. I watched as barren deserts bloomed into thriving ecosystems, as communities flourished because they finally had the tools to reach beyond their borders. And technology was transforming lives, something I'd once thought impossible, amid the deafening chorus of doubt. And yet I knew the true test had yet to come. Today I return to the town I fled so many years ago. I stand outside the battered house where I grew up, heart pounding with anticipation and trepidation. The dirt road crunched beneath my boots, the familiar scent of pine and earth filling my lungs. My family's small farm is unchanged, except for one thing: the life I now lead, the person I've become, and the undeniable truth they are about to witness firsthand. I step inside, and their eyes widen as they see me. No longer the awkward, uncertain kid they dismissed as a dreamer, but a person who's reshaped what's possible. I carry a sleek, compact spacecraft model, an embodiment of years of relentless work. It's small, but it's a monument to perseverance, a testament to defying everyone's expectations. They stare, mouths agape, as I walk into the living room. My father, the proud but skeptical man who once told me I'd never amount to anything, looks like he's seen a ghost. My mother's eyes brim with tears, her face a mixture of pride and disbelief. My siblings, once mocking, now silent, watch me as if I've come from another world. I set the model down and speak, voice steady but laced with emotion. Remember when you told me I was wasting my time? That I was foolish for dreaming of space? For trying to make it accessible for everyone? My voice echoes in the quiet room. Well, I did it. This is just a small part of what I've built. Something that started as a crazy idea, but grew into a movement. I've helped people in remote places connect, heal, and thrive. I've turned barren lands into green, vibrant ecosystems. I've proved that no dream is too big if you refuse to give up. The room falls into stunned silence. My father's jaw tightens, then slowly loosens. My mother's eyes shimmer with tears, and she steps forward, trembling, to touch the spacecraft model as if it's a fragile miracle. My siblings exchange glances, their faces a mixture of awe and regret. And then, something shifts. My father, voice gruff but full of conviction, finally speaks. "I was wrong, son. We all were. We mocked you because we didn't understand. We thought your dreams were impossible, foolish even. But you proved us wrong. More than that, you proved what's possible when you believe in yourself." I feel the weight of years of pain, doubt, and rejection lift from my shoulders. That moment, the raw, honest confrontation with my family, feels like a crucible. It's the culmination of every late night, every doubting voice, every time I felt like giving up. My journey wasn't just about space or technology. It was about resilience, about proving that perseverance can rewrite destiny. As I stand there, I realize that this isn't just a victory for me. It's a testament to every dreamer who's ever been told they're foolish, every innovator dismissed as naive, every person who's been knocked down but refused to stay down. My success isn't just mine, it's theirs too. Walking away from that day, I understand a profound truth. The greatest triumph isn't in the technology, or the accolades, or even the ecosystems I've helped build. It's in the power of belief, to believe in yourself when no one else does, to stand tall amid the rubble of doubt, and to turn your impossible dreams into reality. And as I leave my childhood home behind, I carry that lesson with me, because no matter how fierce the mockery, no matter how heavy the rejection, persistence and faith can turn the tide. It's not just about reaching for the stars. It's about proving that the stars are within everyone's grasp if they dare to chase them. In the end, I am the proof that the universe rewards those who refuse to give up. And I know now, more than ever, that every obstacle was simply a stepping stone, leading me to a destiny I once thought unreachable. My journey isn't over, it's just beginning. And I'll keep pushing, keep dreaming, and keep building, because the best is yet to come.